Hey guys, GuruX here, or hell, if you want, you can call me Drew. I don't care, that's my name. This is a blog update. I mean, you can obviously tell that by when you clicked it. It's 5/31/2014, or if you actually aren't in the parts of America, it's May 5th, or May 31st, 2014. It's about 5 a.m. Pacific time, and I am a bit tired. I went through today. I was wanting to record more Transistor, and I wanted to record Wolfenstein: The New Order, and get those running, get some more content running, because I've noticed I've been double uploading Dragon Age, because I have a lot of that, because the thing with Dragon Age is I can pick a day, sit down with it, play the fuck out of it, and then just put it down. I don't I don't feel compelled to play Dragon Age every day, but when I do, I play it hard because it's fun. Story just gets you in there. But I was, looking to broaden my horizons a little bit, like Trove with Austin, already episode 3, and I have a few episodes of that left. I have Prop Hunt with Jason, and I also said a while ago that I have Town of Salem with Jason. That has been a problem as of recent. It's this encoding or not encoding. It's this problem Sony Vegas has with reading certain MP4 files, and I gotta figure out what exactly is wrong with this certain MP4 file before I can go in there and edit it. Because Sony Vegas is really, really particular with MP4s, especially if MP4s are encoded in the wrong audio, which I was doing for a lot of my recording with Open Broadcaster software early on when I was coming back to recording. Aside from that, yeah, I've been wanting to do more games. Trove has a couple of episodes left, as I said, and I was looking to get more Transistor because I haven't played that game since the first time I played it. Because I've been busy, I've been bad, I've been playing a lot of a new game that I've been playing that I actually didn't record. Surprisingly, it's Star Wars, The Old Republic, or SWTOR, the MMO, for those of you who don't know. And for those of you also don't know, I was a fan of KOTOR and KOTOR 2, Knights of the Old Republic. I might do playthroughs on those after I finish Dragon Age, because I believe they're done by the same company. I don't remember. I think it was LucasArts that did KOTOR, or it might have been EA, I don't know. But SWTOR has really reminded me why I like Star Wars and why I like a lot of its lore, and the game on a story and immersion level does a really, really, really good fucking job. Like, on a single player level, SWTOR is just fantastic. But the minute you get into the group content's really clunky. Like, so for example, a lot of the conversations you have in the flashpoints, which are dungeons, they are very drawn out, and I don't feel like it should just be. Dungeons need to be, like, streamlined. Like, one conversation, you have one place where you choose to pick who talks, and that conversation continues. It can't be back and forth for like 5 minutes, especially when fucking people in groups can be assholes and just wait out the whole goddamn thing. The whole goddamn timer. Like, I've had people in there just sit the whole timer every single conversation. Every single one. You know? So yeah. Tired. But yeah, that's my thing about SWTOR. I mean, it's a great single-player RPG, but it's a terrible MMO. Terrible MMO, but great RPG, which is just, like, one? How do you fail on the multiplayer aspect of a game, but just succeed so well on a single-player aspect? Well, that's how you do it. You spend a lot of your time immersing people in story, and immersing them into gameplay mechanics, and giving them challenges throughout the gaming experience, and then you just completely fail on every level of grouping mechanics and just in general loot sharing and whatnot. But enough of talking SWTOR. That's basically what I've been doing for the past week, is SWTORing. I have I think it's a level 35 Jedi Knight, but I also have like 3 level 10 Sith Empire characters, so I'm kind of just gonna play every class and get all the story and just nerd out on that. But one of the things I was gonna do KOTOR 2 after I finished Dragon Age 2, because I actually did KOTOR 2 a little bit. Like, I did KOTOR 1. I did all of KOTOR 1. I was really good at that. But I only got a little bit in KOTOR 2, because at the time, I really wasn't that very into RPGs. Especially RPGs that had quote-unquote clunky combat. So, I probably will do a KOTOR 2 playthrough. Knights of the Old Republic 2. And I'll record that and put that up here. It's fucking... That game has so much footage on it, so... I don't care. I just want to do it for fun. That's what I do. Gaming is for fun. What else do I got on my horizon? I saw a few games, actually, in my games folder. Let me go look at my games folder real quick. There's a couple games I have listed there that I've been wanting to play again. Oh, ooh. That's a lot of games. Where is it? Games and whatnot. Assassin's Creed 4 I enjoyed, but I don't think I'd ever play it again. Oh! Here's an interesting one. Batman Arkham Asylum. I have not played any of the Arkham series, and I've heard that if I'm looking for a brawler, a stealth-based brawler, that the Arkham series, except for the most recent one, is probably the best. We have Driver San Francisco, which I loved. GTA San Andreas. Why is that even there? Just Cause 2, great game. Kerbal Space Program, but this is like one of them that was like, this is a really old install. Mass Effect Portal. Oh, here's an interesting one. Quantum Conundrum. I played that game a long time ago, like a year and a half ago when it first came out, and I played all the way through it, and it was fun, but I've basically forgotten everything about that game. And I was thinking, well, why don't I just play it again? So I might play Quantum Conundrum. There's Saints Row 4, which was fun, but it was fun. That's all you need to know. Sleeping Dogs is another one of those. Like, oh, that's a fun one. Do I have any more game folders? Like, my game folders are literally everywhere across my computer. Because sometimes I have to move. Because I have a bunch of different hard drive partitions. And sometimes I have to move certain things. Now, here we go. Here's another games folder. League of Legends, Smite, and Star Wars The Old Republic. Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't plan on recording any of those games. I'm not good at League of Legends. I don't even play it. Like, the only competitive PvP game I've played in the last 6 months is Battlefield 4, and I can barely stand that sometimes. Sometimes I just get so goddamn frustrated at it, it's just like, no, fuck you. Oh, there is, something I could do, and that is record footage from the CTE. I got that downloaded, and apparently they've, quote-unquote, fixed the netcode as best as it's ever gonna get. So, maybe I'll record some of that and get it up there. I know this week's Battle Derp is gonna be another challenge mode weapons, so look toward that. You know, I have a Steam game. I have Steam. Because, like, on Origin, my Origin right now is, like, open Origin. Origin is Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, Battlefield 4, CTE, and Plants vs. Zombies Game of the Year Edition. And the only reason I have Battlefield 3 and Plants vs. Zombies is because they were free. Yeah. Battlefield was free on Origin like 2 days ago, and I was like, yep. And then, apparently you got this fucking veteran battle pack that's got this like is a BJY knife, like a BJY 90, and I'm like, blowjob knife. Anyway, we got Torchlight 2. I wasn't really fond of that game, mainly because I'm not fond of Diablo-esque games. Diablo 2 is like the closest thing I will really get to, or Diablo 3 with Reaper's Souls. That's the closest thing I'll get to a Diablo-like game. Again, like, you got Portal 2, which is a fun game. Apparently Payday 2 is free, and it's 1 day left. I don't even know what Payday is. If I had a couple more people, I'd legitimately play Guns of Icarus Online more. I think my brother Aaron just got it, so we might plug in some Guns of Icarus Online. I mean, there's Gary's mod, of course. And we need to do more Gary's mod stuff. The last couple times we did it, we didn't play the game. We've just played, we just been derping around, just killing each other, and I haven't recorded it because there's no reason to. Well, there is, but, you know. I have this game my friend gave me called Fez, F-E-Z. Unsure what it is. Looks like a platforming side-scroller. Brutal Legend. I played that for a while, but I stopped. There's Borderlands 2, but I'm pretty sure I played enough of that. And then there's... oh, God. There's Amnesia, Dark Descent, and Amnesia Machine for Pigs. Will I ever play those? Will I ever do the cliche horror let's play shit? I don't know. I agree that it's funny. I agree that a lot of let's play YouTubers got famous off of that kind of horror let's play stuff. But also, a part of me feels like that's their thing. Their thing is being terrified, like especially like a person like Markiplier who's just like lives for being terrified. Me, I enjoy a scare once in a while, but sometimes my heart just can't take it. Oh, another thing in the future, I will be a little background of me, a little bit more. I'm a writer. I like to write things. And a little background of me is I am going to be setting up a blog. I think I already have most of it set up already on my on Blogspot, I believe. The one that's owned by Google, I don't remember. I'm going to be setting up a blog, and I'm going to put a lot of the writing that I've been working on the blog. For anyone that's interested in my kind of work, I'm going to have a lot of written reviews there, or a few, not a lot. I've only done ever a couple written reviews, and I'm going to have my own creative works published there. My own kind of universes. Because I'm... in my head, I have, like, I want to say liberally 4 books just written out already in my head. And that's where a lot of my, just the information is just packed. And I want to get it all on paper. But usually I'm just trying to distract myself from chronic headaches and playing games and whatnot. So I can't really stare at that white and black shit that is a writing program for more than like 2-3 hours at a time. Some days I'll get like a hair up my ass and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna write like for 6 hours straight. But some days I'm just like, oh god, please stop. I just want to close my eyes. But yeah, that's me. So I will be putting my writing up on that blog, and I'm gonna try. I'll start putting the blog in my description. It probably will be in the description of this video. I had some really good ideas for like, a world. I started writing the idea of a World of Warcraft universe where the Forsaken and the never joined the Horde, and the Night Elves never joined the Alliance, and the Forsaken, Night Elves, and Blood Elves created a third faction which was the what did I call them? Something cliche, because Elder Scrolls did. Oh, the Elven Dominion, because the Aldmeri Dominion totally isn't the same thing. But yeah, it was Forsaken because of Sylvanas being being Blood Elf, or High Elf actually. Blood Elf because elves, and Night Elves because, me personally, I think it made a lot more sense for Tyrande to accept in the Blood Elves, even though they were ancient exiles, were still probably better allies than the Alliance, of whom chopped down her entire forest. That was my take on it. Like, and definitely not the Horde. And as far as Forsaken joining the Horde, that doesn't make any. It never made any sense, ever. Let's just face it here. It never made sense. That's like Arthas walking back up. That's like Arthas joining the Goblin cartels, you know? Like, oh yes, with my powerful death machines, thanks to these goblins and the Scourge. Like, what? Who the fuck? Who wrote this? The only reason why the Forsaken joined the Horde is because you could have 2 even factions whenever World of Warcraft started. That's the only reason. Outside of that, it's just plain idiotic. Oh, granted, not now, because it's 10 years later and they've been thoroughly indoctrinated into the lore. But then, at that time, people going from Warcraft 3, The Frozen Throne, to World of Warcraft, people are like, what the fuck, Blizzard? Do you not know how to write? And 10 years later, they still don't know how to write. But I am pushing this like 17 minutes long, so I'm probably going to cut it off here, me rambling and shit. But let me just to do a soft recap. Trying to record Wolfenstein, New World Order. It's being Open Broadcaster software is being really temperamental. Gonna get more Transistor. Gonna try to push more group games with Austin and Jason and possibly Aaron. Gonna be putting my writing blog into the description descriptions when I can. Been promoting my writing. If you're into reading, amateur writing. And what was the last thing? I was just talking about it. Oh my god. Oh yeah, World of Warcraft. Expect a SWTOR review soon. SWTOR. It's gonna be I'm gonna record some footage on it. I'm gonna do a review on it. Expect soon a Final Fantasy XIV review as soon as I can resubscribe to that game and get some footage of it. Expect a Guild Wars 2 review. Probably that one's probably gonna be the first one, or the second one after SWTOR. I haven't decided yet. Depends on which one I'm going to play more and which one I want footage more or I'm going to be able to readily get footage of. So expect 3 more MMO reviews at least. That's probably the only ones I'm going to do because I got WoW, I got State of Game of WoW, I got Rift under my belt. I should do a more in-depth video of Rift, but that's for another time. I should level up more in that to be able to figure out the rest of the game. But yeah. Other than that, I really don't have anything else to say. Just wanted to give this a nice semi-brief. I mean, if you call 20 minutes semi-brief, I do, but that's because I actually enjoy watching, like, full reviews on people talking. So, that's just me. But, anyway, I need to stop rambling. Thank you guys for watching. Do whatever you want. Like, subscribe, comment, all social media mumbo jumbo below. I mean, really, thank you. Really. It's surprising. I'm surprised at the amount of people actually watch my videos when they do. And it makes me smile. But yeah. I will... Sorry about that. I've been GuruGodX, or Drew, if you want. This has been GuruGod Talks. I don't know. Fuck. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.